Offensively in the first half, you hold them to 6 field goals, 27%. What was going right?
A lot. You know, our defensive effort throughout the game, but particularly in the first half, was outstanding. I thought our guys did a very good job of being aggressive without fouling, being aggressive without overextending. You know, did a good job of attacking it in and protecting each other and showing support, but then still sprinting out on those shooters, because they're a very good offensive team. They didn't have their best night. I mean, that's a team that puts you in the bind in so many ways, and you know, they had an off night. I mean, we had a lot to do with them having an off night, but they weren't their best tonight.
John, they're a team that comes in like 20 assists at least in 4 straight games, you know, for that type of attack. And you guys not only limited them to under 10, but it seemed like most of the game you guys were the team who were the better passing team, moving the ball better.
I think that's just how the stars were aligned today. I think that's a function of our defense being quick with our rotations, our second and third rotations, that they didn't have open looks that they normally get. And we did a good job of sharing the ball most of the game.
Wright admitted a certain level of fatigue with them with the first full court in the second half, driving, passing at a quick pace. Do you think your depth helped you withstand that to a degree?
Our depth helped us. I'm not sure how it affected them. You know what I'm saying? Like we're able. We have bodies. We have guys that can come in with no drop off, and so we can sustain that. We can sustain that, which we did today.
John, at 12:40 to go in the first half, I think it was 13-11. Looked like it was going to be a tight game. You guys on a 17-0 run. Jay said he hadn't had that happen in one of his teams in a long time. But that about as good a run as you guys have had, you know, long time.
I can't remember. I think I look at it differently, in that was maybe as good of a defensive stretch as we've had in a very long time. I mean, I think our defense was what dictated the game throughout the game. It was what got us to where that lead in the first half, and our defense, when our offense got sluggish in the second half, held on.
That run was started by Isaac's put back to do what he did in the last game with the last shot, come back today with 17 points. What does that kind of say about what he's doing for you guys right now?
You asked that question after the last game, didn't you?
I might have.
What does that say about Isaac's doing his job? You know, he's a good basketball player. He's playing well.
Isaac, do you have confidence in hitting that 3 spill over into this game?
It has something to do with it, but obviously we just came out as a team and we played great today, so it's a team effort.
Treywood came back in after getting clunked. He made a couple of key plays, not scoring plays, with deflection steals. Talk about his impact at that time.
I think, once again, you know, I feel about this game the way I did the Butler game. This guy made it happen. I mean, his effort, his energy, you know, he's getting beat up out there, and he comes in, and like you said, not necessarily scoring baskets, but made the plays at the defensive end on the boards, making the passes at the offensive end. Once again, I thought Jabril got us going even in the first half. I think he and AB got us going defensively. You know, but what he did today. You asked the question. You know, Isaac following up the Butler game with what he did today. It's the same thing here. I mean, it's the same. It's 2 outstanding games in a row. They're selfless games. You know, plays that make you win that may not show up on this piece of paper right here.
Jabril, when Villanova cuts it to 12, when they've made some plays, what's the mindset for you guys and kind of the mentality to make sure you extend it and not let them get any closer?
The mindset was, let's get Jabril back in the game. Because they got the lead and he was out of the game. Now you answer.
Well, last time we was in here, you guys asked me what we want to do against Villanova, and I told you guys that we just wanted to come out and play Georgetown basketball, and I think that's what we did today.
Jabril, how excited are you about your freshman class right now, how well they're playing?
I mean, this was expected out of them as soon as they got on campus. I mean, you guys asked us about them early, and I told everyone that they were capable to be big for us, and that's what they're doing right now. So,
John, what do you make of the storming of the court?
The kids, the fans, the students watch a lot of TV. You know, so they're excited. They storm the court. Yeah, I probably wish that they hadn't done that, but they watch a lot of TV.
How to have a team come out and shoot the way they did, play defense the way they did against the number 14 in the country. You always talk about how tough this league is. What does that say about your team right now and where you are?
I think you touched on it. I mean, our league, and this is gonna sound like a recording, I've said this after the last couple of games, just the quality of the league, of teams is superior. And so regardless of who's number 1, who's number 10, you have to show up to play, because if you have a bad day, you can have a bad defeat no matter who you're playing. It just, I said it before, this league was built for basketball, and we are, and it's the heart and soul of these institutions. Every team is good, so I'm not sure what it says about us. We have to quickly forget and gain confidence, learn from, grow from tonight's game, and play just as well when we go on the road on Saturday.
Coach, what did you say to the guys at halftime other than keep doing what you're doing?
Not much else.
Jabril, what happened that had you sitting out of the game for a while?
I just got hit in my eye. It was bothering me for a little bit, but I'm fine. Yeah.
As a coach referenced how well you played defensively during that, the team played defensively during that 17-0 run, but you had 8 points during that stretch. What was kind of working well for you and just on the offense in general?
Well, they always say defense translates to offense, so obviously we kept them scoring baskets and we got open shots on our end, so it just helped us out.
John, 3-point accuracy hasn't necessarily been one of the strengths, but tonight 5 of 7 in the first half. Were you just getting better shots, or were they just going in?
I think what Ozzie just said. I mean, we were so good on defense that it spilled over to offense. I mean, we got similar shots that we've got in the past. They just went in tonight.
Coach, does this win change your expectations for the season? Does it change where you think you can go?
Nope.
Any other questions?
Yeah, Jabril, you're from Philly and Villanova's right down the road. They've got a handful of guys on their team from the area. Did that add anything extra special playing against a game characteristic of your hometown?
I mean, I know that we need to get a win against Villanova. It's been a minute since we beat them, so that's just with the mindset. We just wanted to get this game. We knew this was a big game for us, so.
Thank you.
Thank you.